Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing my haul from the Sephora. Why am I a snake? I don't know. My haul from the Sephora VIB 20% off sale, and I want to share with you what I purchased and also some reviews on the products as well, because that's what I do with hauls if you're wondering to my channel. So let's just get started. So a lot of the things that I purchased are things that I know I always repurchase, products I can't be without. So when you have 20% off and you know, even if you're not necessarily out right at that minute, you know eventually you are going to repurchase that product. It's best during these sales to just back up your backups, etc., etc. So a few of the products I already know and really love, so I'll tell you about those right now. So my first one is the Boscia Makeup Breakup Cool Cleansing Oil. I've talked about this quite a bit on my channel. This is just like a cleanser, but it's a cleansing oil. It has a little pump with it, which is really nice. You don't have to squeeze it out. You get the right amount of product every time. And I swear, no matter what is on my face, I take one pump of this and no water and just rub it all over my face, all over my eyes, and done. Like, everything's gone. Then I take the water and I rinse it all away and my face is 100% clean. And it takes literally about 1 minute. That's why I love this product so much. It's really amazing how quickly you can get off all your makeup. And sometimes I just feel like standing over my sink and then I'll use a makeup wipe and it takes me forever. And I'm like, why didn't I just use the makeup breakup? So I can't be without it. I first tried the little small size, then I bought the big one and I'm almost out. So I was like, yeah, for 20% off, I know I'm gonna buy this again. So try this. It's the Boscia Makeup Breakup Cool Cleansing Oil. Another backup I got was the Lavanilla Healthy Deodorant Vanilla Coconut. I've tried the original vanilla scent and it did not work on me. It made me smell worse than if I was wearing nothing at all. The coconut one does work on me. It's just that this formula is a little bit wet. I think because of the coconut oil in it, it's just a little bit more lubricating than some of the other ones. I don't have it with me right now, but I also got a little sample of, it's not a sample, but it's like a smaller size, like the travel size of this in the new seasonal limited edition Snowberry scent. And I like that one even better. I wish they would make that one in a large size. That one's really good and it works the best, even better than this one in my opinion, but it doesn't come in a large size and it's temporary. So I figured, I know I'm gonna go back to this eventually anyway. But if you haven't tried this, try the vanilla coconut one or the Snowberry one. Those two are really great. The travel size one is about half the size of this. It's a lot smaller, which is great to keep in your purse and stuff if you want to be able to refresh during the day. Yeah, so that's the healthy deodorant from Lavanilla. And the last can't live without is the Nails Inc 45-second top coat with Kensington Caviar. This is the best top coat you will possibly get in your entire life. It literally dries in 45 seconds, hard as a rock, and it's so shiny for 2 weeks. It's absolutely insane. There's not much more to say about it. It is perfection. Has a really amazing brush, one coat, it's perfect. I'm obsessed. So I can't live without it. Definitely repurchased. Get it in my cart. Thank you so much. The last thing I got that was a repurchase was the Duo Brush On adhesive. This is my ride or die lash glue. If you haven't tried this, it's clear and it brushes right on. It's just the best, and it gets tacky immediately because you're not putting on too much product because the brush lets you put on just the right amount of product. So yeah, I really like it. There's not much to say about it. If you haven't tried it, give it a go. It's cheap regardless, so with 20% off, it's even cheaper. They also sell this at Ulta if you want. The last thing I got was the Cinema Secrets Makeup Brush Cleaner. This stuff is really expensive. Normally, it's like 36 bucks for this giant thing, but look how big it is. So if you really think about how much you're using at a time, it's really not that expensive. It's actually cheaper to buy the big bottle. And with 20% off, it's a really good deal. Sephora now carries Cinema Secrets. You used to only be able to get it at Amy's, so I haven't used it in forever because I'm never in LA anymore. But yeah, this stuff is amazing. It cleans your brushes really quickly so that you can use the same brush for multiple applications of different colors, etc., etc. It's really great if you are a pro makeup artist and you have multiple clients that you want to use your brushes with. It doesn't replace deep cleaning, like you should still be deep cleaning your brushes, but it does get them super clean, and it smells like vanilla, which is really nice. So that's the makeup brush cleaner from Cinema Secrets. It's not really a secret because everybody knows about it, just saying. Okay, the next few things I got are things I've wanted to try that I just couldn't justify because they were too expensive in my opinion. But with 20% off, I was like, well, I'll give it a go. You know what I mean? I feel better about this purchase. So the first one is the Elizabeth & James Nirvana White Dry Shampoo. I love both of the scents from Elizabeth & James, but the white one I felt like was more the one I want my hair to smell like. Does that make sense? Because the black one is a little bit more musky, and so it could be, if it doesn't jive with like your dirty hair, it could smell bad, was my theory. I don't know if that's true, but I got this less because I wanted to try it as a dry shampoo and more because I really like the idea of hair perfumes. Spraying regular perfume in your hair is really bad for it because of the alcohol in it. It dries your hair out. So I thought, okay, this is like double duty. It's like a hair perfume and a dry shampoo. That's pretty awesome. And I really love this. I love the way it makes my hair smell. It lasts forever. Like I can smell it like days after I've sprayed it into my hair still if I haven't washed it yet, which happens. I don't really wash my hair more than twice a week. Yeah, it's really great. As far as how great of a dry shampoo it is, I would say it's pretty good actually. It's not the best I've ever used, but it's definitely up there. It's one of the best I've used. I think that it's $22, I believe, which can be kind of expensive, but if you think about the fragrance and the dry shampoo factor, and it is a really good dry shampoo, I feel like it is worth it, especially with the 20% off. But even the regular price, I feel like if you don't overuse it, like if you don't use it every day, then it is still worth it if you treat it like a perfume. Do you know what I mean? Now this baby, I really wanted to try. This is the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Dry Shampoo. Actually cleanses hair, eliminates oil, sweat, and odor. If you see the ads for this, it's like, it claims to actually pretty much wash your hair without washing your hair. Honest to God, I can't attest to it looking like exactly like you washed your hair, but it is pretty magical. It is by far the best dry shampoo I've ever used. It's not just like a temporary fix. Like it does feel like you've washed your hair, which does allow you to prolong washing it if you're one of those people that's trying to wash your hair less, because it's actually not great for you to wash your hair all the time. It strips it of oils, and your hair just gets used to holding on to buildup and stuff because it assumes that you're gonna keep washing. It doesn't feel like you get a lot of product in here, so I'm wondering how long this is gonna last me for the price, because it is pretty pricey. But it's really great to keep like for emergencies, like when you realize last minute you have to go somewhere and you look nasty AF, you need to spray this in your hair. Do you know what I mean? So it's good for emergencies. Check it out. I also wanted to try the Sephora Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer. I remember trying this in the store and thinking that looks pretty interesting, but I've heard mixed things about it. So with 20% off, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna give it a try. And I remember when I swatched it, I remember thinking one might be too light, like, cause I'm really not digging the like super white under your eye anymore. I feel like when you're super fair, sometimes it can make you look sick, especially if you're doing a cool toned look. And then I remember two being a little bit too pink. So I got shade 3 Fondant. I'm not wearing it today, but I haven't figured out how I feel about it. In terms of like its blendability and its wear and like the actual concealer itself, I do like it. Do I like it better than other concealers that I have from the drugstore? Not really. I mean, it's a good concealer, like definitely if you're in the market. It's a nice concealer, but I still prefer my Maybelline Fit Me, which is cheaper even with the 20% off. So it's good. It's just not like the be all and end all, which is kind of what the reviews have all been saying anyway. So yeah, that's the Sephora Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer. All right, the last thing that I wanted to try was the Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion Super Natural and Waterproof, which is cool. My friend Serene was like telling me how I had to get this, and she warned me that she wasn't having a good time trying it because she's really fair and she picked the wrong color because it tends to err on the side of being really light. So she told me to get a shade or two darker than what I think I would be. So I did that, and she also recommended that I use a flat top kabuki because she was saying that because it's sort of a gel powder, or like gel to powder, it's really stiff. So a regular powder brush is not going to pick it up. Like you can press in it with your finger and swatch, and like that'll work, but a brush isn't gonna pick it up. You need to get a flat top, like full coverage brush to work with it. So I knew going in how to use it, but a lot of people don't, and a lot of people have been like having bad experiences with this because of that, and I totally understand. First of all, the packaging is really beautiful. It's like a bronzy brown, and then it has a nice mirror and like a textured gel powder. Really pretty. I got the shade 20M, and I really like it. I'm wearing it today. You can see how it's like not matte, but it's not like super sparkly. It's not as shimmery as my Hourglass Ambient Bronzer. I do feel, because of the way this applies, that it does look, I don't know if you can see this on the back of my hand. Can you see it? Right there. I don't know if because of the way it applies, it's kind of like bronzer for dummies. Like you're not gonna apply too much. Like you really have to like, to get what I have on right now. You know, I'm almost using it as a contour. I really like it, and I recommend it if you are like scared of bronzer, because it's like very user friendly in terms of not applying too much. Does that make sense? So yeah, that is the Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion. Okay, so the next few things, if you are a member of my family or you are my boyfriend, you have to stop watching because they are gifts. So I'm gonna give you time to just, you know, exit out of this video. Okay. So my mother already blatantly told me that she wanted the YSL Black Opium perfume, and fragrances are very expensive. So when you can get 20% off, live your best life. Yeah, so I got that for her, and as well as some other things, but I didn't get them at Sephora. And yeah, so I got that. But what's really cool that I'm very excited about, I usually get my dad a cologne or something, and my boyfriend too. I usually get my dad Gucci Guilty, because by the time every year he's like run out, so he has to buy another one. But I saw these, and I've seen them before, but this one in particular I feel like is new. It's the Sephora Favorites, the Leading Man Cologne Sampler. Really cool. So it just comes with a bunch of little like sample sizes, but it includes a voucher for a full-size bottle of one of the scents. So, and it also comes with an Art of Shaving unscented shaving cream, which is a really nice bonus. So this is a $58, and then it's a $98 value, depending. So different fragrances, it's a voucher for different sizes because some are more expensive than others. So some you're getting like a 1.7, some you're getting a 3.4, some you're getting a 1. It just depends on the one you end up choosing. But I thought this was really cool because for my dad, Gucci Guilty is in there. So if he doesn't like any of the other ones, he can still get a Gucci Guilty. And I also was like, okay, I get my boyfriend Bulgari Man like every year, or a cologne at least I've gotten Bulgari Man twice, and in a row, 2 Christmases in a row. And I was like, well, he's always trying to find like a new scent. So I thought this would be fun for him because he can try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 different scents and see which one he likes. And hopefully he'll like one of them because he's getting a full size. So it's really cool, you know, just choose your favorite and then you go and get the full size. I just think that's a great gift, and it's already cheap. It's already a great deal at $58 because all of these scents are worth way more than that. And with the 20% off, it's like, please, I had to. So I got one for my boyfriend and my dad. I didn't know if my brother would want that, and it turns out he wouldn't because I asked. You know, in general, even with or without the 20% off, I think that's a great holiday gift idea. And they also come for women, so if you want to do the same thing for your mother, you can. Yeah, that's all that I got with the VIB sale. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you next time on my channel. Yeah, and also follow me on Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, all that stuff. And I will see you all next time on my channel. Bye. I don't know what that was. What was that? Never again. I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize for that. I'm just gonna go now.